Oh, Marvin, you're gonna make me kill you again. I hated killing you in HD, and I'm gonna hate it even more now. What's going on, Godzirra Nation? This is ArghGodzirra. We are back with some more Resident Evil 2 from the PlayStation 1. Thank you for joining me as always. We're up in the library. We're about to undergo a puzzle so we can get a piece to prolong our story. But before we continue, I want to thank everybody for reaching out, if you did, on the last video in relation to me posing the question, do you want to see Claire Redfield's original Resident Evil 2 playthrough on the channel? And a big handful of you do. So eventually down the track at some point, Claire's Resident Evil 2 chapter from the PlayStation 1 edition will be dropping. As I said, cannot thank you guys enough for reaching out when it comes to stuff like throwing it to you guys to see what you guys want. It means so much that you actually respond to that. And as I always say, I'm keen to bring stuff to the channel that you guys are keen to watch. I'm pretty sure all we have to do here is hit this button and we are done. Probably the easiest puzzle we will ever do in a Resident Evil game, ladies and gentlemen. Obviously, in the Resident Evil 2 remake, that section of bookshelves there is where we shift them across so we can make ourselves a walkway. Don't have to do that this time around. The bishop plug obviously comes into play at a later date. Probably thinking to yourself, wow, compared to the remake, we're finding these pieces so early. That's what made the remake so vital in bringing new life to the Resident Evil franchise. They mixed it up so much that it felt like its own game. Oh, too bad you guys couldn't catch me. I always felt that that sledgehammer thing right there should be able to be picked up as a weapon, like a melee weapon. Completely forgot this was a dead end, by the way. We're about to waste all of our bullets here, I can see it. One of you commented on the last video, there's nothing like getting cornered in an old school horror game and running out of ammo. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I've got 3 bullets left. We are about to end up in a world of hurt. The desk is locked. We can use one of our little small keys that we found to unlock that little desk. Alright, let's press on. We've got to hope we can find some ammo. Back in the main hall. Yes, we are. Too bad we can't shoot any of these zombies. Alright, we've got to be strategic about this. Can we dodge him? Yes, we can. We can drop this back down. Thank you very much. Which is handy because there is a chest just down there, I believe. I knew I was going to get grabbed eventually. I knew there'd be one on this side. Okay, there's 2 on this side. Don't touch me. Ah! You can even see kind of like the setup of the actual RCPD is completely different. Let's put these rubies away. We don't need the bishop piece yet. We'll put the shotgun away as well. The crank can go away. There we go. What's over here? Another small key. Brilliant. We can start opening up these desks. Secretary's diary. Feel free to pause at any point, ladies and gentlemen, if you do want to have a read. I think moving forward, that's the best course of action. Just being able for you guys, if you want to have a read, to sit back and read it instead of wasting your time by flipping through every single page and reading it myself. Now this is where the worries begin, because we are in the area where the helicopter has already crashed through the wall. And that is the helicopter in the remake that Mr. X just comes strolling along and he's like, don't mind if I do, I'll just lift this out of the way and chase you around the RCPD for the next 100 years. At least you'll get to witness, if you haven't played the original, you'll be able to see what Mr. X was like originally. And how they amped him up in the remake to be so good. More fearful. More fearsome. Ah! Goddamn crows. It's the music and the loudness that they smash through the windows that gets you. See, as you can see here, I don't have the... I don't think the crank is for this though. Is the crank for that? I can't remember. I can't remember if it's the crank for that piece or whether we need a wheel. We'll soon find out. I'll rush back and grab the crank. If it is, at least we've grabbed what we needed to grab. If not, we've just wasted a bit of time, but wouldn't be a Resident Evil experience without running to and from frantically. Am I right, ladies and gentlemen? Okay. Here we go. I still haven't saved the game yet either. And I know there were a couple of comments in the last one saying that I should have already saved by now. I know I should have already saved by now. I realise if I get killed at any moment, I'm going to have to restart the game from the beginning. That's the chance I'm willing to make. You know what? I'll appease. I'll appease those people that say you haven't saved yet. There we go. We'll lock it in from this point. Because let's not forget, ladies and gentlemen, this is back in the day where good old autosave wasn't a thing yet. You had to physically save your games. There we go. 7 ink ribbons. Alright, let's hope the crank is what we needed. I honestly can't remember. Because it was different in the remake. Which makes playing this again so much better because I've still got the remake fresh in my mind, so I'm going off of the things we did in the remake in comparison to what we should be doing in this game. And it makes it feel like I'm playing this again for the first time, if that makes a little bit of sense. Okay. Please tell me this is what the crank was for. You don't need to use this right now. Was I just not in the right position? No, I was correct. The crank isn't for here. I did say I was certain it was a wheel. Let's go down here. Actually, hang on. Ow! Yeah, let's go down here. I got my games mixed up. I was thinking in this game it was where the door falls off the helicopter and something falls out, but I think that's Code Veronica X. I could be wrong. You're not going to get me, zombies. I'm not here to fight. I'm here to conserve my ammunition. I've only got 3 goddamn bullets. This would be the worst time. There's the goddamn wheel. See, I knew it was a wheel. It was just a matter of finding the goddamn thing. Man, I hope Mr. X doesn't rock up as soon as we put that fire out. Oh, thank God for that. I think from memory when we open the door, zombies come in. Yep. It was the first time they ever implemented something like that, and as a kid, it used to freak the hell out of me, just thinking that zombies could now... Oh, get off me, please! Ah, no, die, die, die! No! Get up. Get up. You two with your training, bruh. And we're back down to one bullet. We were just complaining about it's too dangerous to go back outside. Great. So I could have just left with all the bullets I had. God damn it. Okay, at least we know we can dodge these zombies. Okay, I'm going to run behind you. Thank you very much. And straight past you, thank you very much. And you're not going to catch me, thank you very much. And, excuse me, lady. Step away from the stairs. Thank you. I can't remember whether in the original Mr. X comes after we put this fire out or whether it's later in the game. I'm pretty sure it's much later in the game, but the remake did it to kind of throw a spanner in the works and up the horror at a quicker pace. Which I loved. Don't get me wrong, but pretty sure when it came to the original games, until Resident Evil 3 that was, when they implemented the Nemesis mechanics, Mr. X wasn't as brooding in the original. Okay. Let's take our one bullet. I don't think we can open the helicopter door. Yes, we can. See, I knew there was something that we could get out the door. Thank God for the bullets. At least we can kill us a couple of zombies now. And we can get past the flaming wreck. Which is even better. No, I don't have time for your bullshit, crows. This is no nonsense time, okay? Please don't be here yet. Nope, not today. Ah! Yeah, see, because it only leads you to this room. Which was even, you know, differently placed in the remake. This is where we need the red rubies. At least we've got ourselves the diamond key. That's a bonus. But we need to get the red rubies out of storage. We put them on either side. It unlocks the guy in the middle. And get ourselves another piece. As you can see here, the helicopter, as opposed to blocking a hallway in the remake, is just smashed and it's pretty much caved in a room. It's so good to be able to play this after the remake and point out the differences and the nuances that actually did translate through. Okay, let's take both of those. Let's put the crank away. Let's put the shotgun away. Okay, let's just avoid any contact. No. Here we go. I can't remember what we get from this. Do we get another crest? Like another emblem? That's one. Is it another plug? It is. Okay, so we've come through here. We've got ourselves the diamond key now. So now we work our way back to the other side of the building. And work through the doors that we wouldn't have been able to get through. Nope, sorry, sir. Not today. I'm not lunch for anybody today. Just here to go about my business. We'll put the king plug away, because we don't need it. That's all we need. Inventory management, people, was a big part of Resident Evil, especially the earlier games. Oh, look, we're going to have to... Ow! I thought we could kind of coax it to the side, but I was rudely mistaken. Yeah, we'll take the... No. Change my mind. Oh, god damn, get off me, please. Okay. I can't remember whether or not there was doors on this side that needed the diamond key, which is why we avoided the good old emergency set of stairs. I'm pretty sure this door takes us to the clock tower. Yeah. It definitely does. Pretty sure this is the clock tower room right here. If I'm not rudely mistaken. No, I'm correct. We haven't found any gear pieces yet, so we can't use that. Oh, look. At least we know now what the crank's for. It's a shame I keep putting things back in their inventory box. It seriously is a matter of, do you keep this on you on the off chance you do stumble across something you need to use it on, or do you put it back in the inventory box and look like a complete idiot having to run all the way back to get it again? And you know Godzirra's going to put it back in the box to look like a complete idiot every time. Okay, so we've got to get ourselves to an inventory box in a safe room. We can do one of two ways here. We can go down the emergency ladder and use the one downstairs, or we can go into the little waiting room on the other side. I'm thinking we might use the emergency stairs here, the ladder, just to get down and avoid all the other zombies on the other side. Nope, I've changed my mind. Bugger it. We've got to kill these guys anyway. Nope, you can't touch this. Nope. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I do often change my opinion on the fly. So I can't remember whether there is a box definitely downstairs or not. So I keep thinking there is, but then a little voice in the back of my head tells me there's not. So I don't want to go all the way down there and find out that I'm actually wrong. There is no box. I look like more of an idiot. Uh-oh. Gonna have to get my heels on soon. Not today. We're gonna have to kill this guy. Okay, here we go. Take 2. Get back up there, use the crank, and find out what awaits us in the clock tower. I don't think we need to find gear pieces. Maybe. It has been a very long time since I played the original Resident Evil 2. It's been a few solid years, actually, since I sat down and played this one, to be completely honest. It's not often you bust out the PlayStation 1 and play classic games. I do tend to do so from time to time if I'm feeling a little bit nostalgic, but here we go. Pretty sure this brings the staircase down, yep. And the crank is gone. We no longer need it. Looks like a switch where you push it. But there's a gear missing. I knew we came here a little bit too early. And then the gear piece opens that door. It's all completely different. Okay. Now that we've established that, there's no point us coming back here until we find that gear piece. So it's now time to go stumble across some locked doors and open them up with the diamond key. From memory, I think we've found 2 doors that need the diamond key. I could be mistaken. I know for a fact we've definitely found one. That was in the room that had 2 different doors locked with 2 different keys. We need ammo. I'd really like to find some shotgun ammunition. That'd be great. What's in here? Let's have a look. What have you got for me? Handgun parts. Thank you. Look at that. Capable of firing 3 round bursts. Exactly what we need when we're low on ammunition, right? Is there anything up here? No, there isn't. Yes, there is. There's going to be ammo. Beautiful. Why didn't I check that earlier? At any rate, at least we're moving forward. We don't have Mr. X running around this joint, which is absolutely fantastic. There seems to be less rooms compared to the remake as well, or am I wrong? And we've killed off most of the zombies around this area already, which is good. Smooth sailing for us. There we go. I knew there was more than one door. What have we got in here? We got a room full of zombies. That's brilliant. You're all going to get back up, aren't you? No, we actually... No, yep. Good night. Look, it does waste your ammunition pretty quickly, but... knowing a oh god, there's one around the corner. Oh, there's two here. And I'm out of bullets. This is absolutely fantastic. Where's this going to take me? You going to feed me to the sharks in this room as well? Thank God. Hang on a minute, this is the room Marvin was in. And judging by the music, our boy Marvin has already turned. Thank God for random ammunition lying around the place. I know where Marvin is. He's right here. Oh, Marvin, you're gonna make me kill you again. I hated killing you in HD, and I'm gonna hate it even more now. Oh, Marvin. There we go, we got the heart key. Getting all the keys up in here now. Unlock all the doors. It's a bit of a shame that we're finding all these keys to make progress, but we're not finding enough ammunition to take these zombies down. That's a damn shame. I don't think there's much else we can do from this point. I know you're here. Are you dead? Got some film. Take that to the dark room and we can get our exposure on. However, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to bring this episode of Resident Evil 2 to a close. When we return, we've obviously got doors we can go unlock now, and we can further investigate what lies within the Raccoon City Police Department. If you did enjoy this episode, and are keen to see more, be sure to leave a like on the video. It goes a long way to supporting myself and this channel, and I cannot thank you guys enough for all that support. If you're new to the channel, plenty of other gameplay to check out. I urge you to do so. If you enjoy what I'm throwing down, hit that subscribe button, pledge your allegiance to the Godzirra Nation. Social media links in the description down below. If you don't follow me on those yet, please go and do so. It'd be hugely appreciated. As well as the series playlist in case you've missed any episodes. You are most welcome, ladies and gentlemen. Hit that notification bell to keep up to date whenever a new video hits the channel. But that's it from me, guys. I'm out of here, and as always, I will catch you guys next time.